Mellissae Lucia, our weekly Oracle of Initiation reading. And we're going to tie in the Nordic Witches Kinship Kit that's being birthed at this time. Working on that to February, towards the end of February, to crowdfund for that. So we're going to tie that in. But you need to choose. You're choosing this raven or this raven. One's doing this, one's doing this. Okay, so you chose. So this is going to be more of you are in the underworld time. And this is going to be that you're in more of the above world, ordinary reality time. With where you're at on your journey and your focus. And this can be a daily thing. This could be today. But so in the Nordic Witches Kinship Kit, part of the structure of this is this wisdom wheel. And the wisdom wheel is something that everyone who's come to this planet at times has created this cyclical, seasonal wheel that they live by. Because when we lived closer to the earth, we didn't have, in order to survive, we had to be connected to the rhythms and figure out how to thrive within those waxing and waning energies that happened on the planet, that we were integrated with animism, that we were participatory in. We didn't feel like we were above it. It belonged to us. We were part of this larger system and we were doing our part. And there was also a lot of honor and dignity and devotion and respect and intimacy that happened. So what I wanted to do with these is, if you chose this one, you're in more of the underworld version of the wisdom wheel. And if you chose this one, you're more in the upper world, more of the humans and ordinary reality. I'm not sure ordinary reality really exists. So if you're in the underworld, you're at the gateway of initiation, 17 surrender. That's pretty intense. I think the card says a lot, the image getting shaken up. And then, if you're more in the upper world, 14, recognition. Look at those sacred symbols on the being. So, as per the Nordic witches and the underworld, that is more of an energy of incubation, an energy of going back within yourself and sourcing what you need to regenerate yourself and go back out into the world and share who you are and your wisdom and how you have tempered and grown and integrated yourself to be an inspiration to others. So when we're in the underworld part of the wheel for the Nordic Witches Kit, we ask about what are the things that we personally need for us to, about allowing. It's a lot about allowing and receiving. It's not so much about doing and going after. It's more of this time of channeling down through things through you. So that's what, if you chose this one, that's where you're at. This one for the wisdom wheel is about what sort of imprints did you get when you were up, when you were down, being a conduit and receiving all of that nourishment, and then you come back out, and what are the sacred symbols and energies and signs and wisdom imprints, cosmic wisdom imprints that you have received that then will be translated for those above. There's little birds out my window. I keep seeing these little birds. And it's freezing out there this morning too. It's first freeze. Wow. So this is if you chose the upper world, the more of the active and going after things and sharing your wisdom. Again, this can be just with your best friend or your circle of friends. This doesn't have to be world domination and Beyonce level. So, Oracle of Initiation, Nordic Witches Kinship Kit. 2/24/24. There's all 12s in the deck. That's when the crowdfunding. 2/24/24. Mellissae Lucia. Ciao.